What's up, everybody? Today we are checking out the Halo's Master Chief Collection. Now, I've always been a big fan of all of the Halo games in the past, and I'm looking forward to doing a review on the Master Chief Collection. As a whole, the Master Chief Collection is actually really good. One of the biggest things I liked about it is it has all of my favorite Halo games packed into one game, so to speak, sort of. Um, So today I'm just going over the Master Chief Collection as a whole and talk about what I like about it and a couple things I don't like about it. So to start off, I have played through Halo CE 2, 3, 4, and even Halo's 3 ODST as well. I remember when they first came out on the original Xbox and 360. ODST was probably my favorite just because it was different in the sense that you're not playing as Master Chief and you're playing as another Spartan. But we'll get into that a little later. Something that I didn't like about the Chief Collection right off the bat is how you can resume. You can quick start, which is like starting from the beginning, but there's no place to where you can actually like redo the entire campaign all in one. Instead, what happens a lot of times, at least in every time I've played it, it's so you go to quick start and you choose what difficulty you want to do, and then it just takes you back to the missions, and you can go through the missions and redo the missions, but you can't replay the campaign like you normally would if you just started playing it. But that's just a little annoying thing that I've come across. Not that big of a deal. Overall, though, did a pretty good job of putting it all together. With Halo 4, you can redo all of it. The multiplayer is pretty much spot on with all the other multiplayers in Halos, which I really like. And if I remember right, you can actually play, you can play Spartan Ops as well, which is something that came in Halo 4. So I'm glad they added that into this as well. That was one of the remastered cutscenes.
There was only one chip.
One? Are you sure?
Yes. They called it the Pillar of Autumn.
Why was it not destroyed with the rest of their fleet?
It fled as we set fire to their planet. But I followed with all the ships in my command.
When you first saw Halo, were you blinded by its majesty?
Blinded?
Paralyzed? Dumbstruck?
No.
Yet the humans were able to evade your ships, land on the sacred ring, and desecrate it with their filthy footsteps.
Noble hierarchs. Surely you understand that once the parasite attacked...
There will be order in this council.
You were right to focus your attention on the Flood. But this demon, this Master Chief...
By the time I learned the demon's intent, there was nothing I could do.
Noble prophet of truth, this has gone on long enough. Make an example of this bungler. The council demands it.
You are one of our most treasured instruments. Long have you led your fleet with honor and distinction. But your inability to safeguard Halo was a colossal failure.
It was heresy.
against the humans.
No, you will not. Soon the great journey shall begin. But when it does, the weight of your heresy will stay your feet, and you shall be left behind.
The plating was about to fail. There's viscosity throughout the gel layer. Optics, totally fried. And let's not even talk about the power supply. You know how expensive this gear is, son?
Tell that to the Covenant.
So like I was saying, the Halo 1 and Halo 2 was digitally remastered, and boy does it look amazing.
Well, I guess it was all obsolete anyway. Your new suit's a Mark 6, just came up from Songnam this morning. Try and take it easy until you get used to the upgrades. Okay, let's test your targeting first thing. Please look at the top light. Good. Now look at the bottom light. Alright, look at the top light again. That's it. Now the bottom one. Okay. Everything checks out. Stand by. I'm gonna offline the inhibitors. Move around a little, get a feel for it. When you're ready, come meet me by the zapper.
Okay, for those of you who are curious,
Pay
this is
attention,
what it
because
looked
I'm
like
only
before.
going over this once. This
Much
station will
more of a
test your
retro style
recharging energy
auto.
shields.
This is what I remember playing.
Step on in, I'll show you.
So this is what it looks like
Step
now.
into the red square, Chief, and we'll
This
get
is what it
started.
looks like before.
Your new armor shields are extremely resilient, very efficient. Bingo! As you can see, they recharge a lot faster. If your shields go down, find some cover, wait for the meter to read
That
fully
they do.
charged.
That, or he can hide behind me. You done with my boy here, Master Guns? I don't see any training wheels.
His armor's working fine, Johnson. You're free to go, son. Just remember, take things slow.
Don't worry, I'll hold his hand.
So, Johnson, when you gonna tell me how you made it back home in one piece?
Sorry, Guns, it's classified.
My ass! Well, you can forget about those adjustments to your A2 scope, and you're sure...
Well, he's in a particularly fine mood. Maybe Lord Hood didn't give him an invitation. Earth. Haven't seen it in years. When I shipped out for basic, the orbital defense grid was all theory and politics. Now look, the Cairo is just one of 300 geosync platforms. That Mac gun can put a round clean through a Covenant capital ship. Coordinated fire from the Athens and the Malta, nothing's getting past this battle cluster in one piece.
That is an insanely large gun.
Ships have been arriving all morning. Nobody's saying much, but I'll bet something big's about to happen.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Oh yeah.
How's it going, Malta? Stand by. They're last.
Stuff.
Check your targets, watch the crossfire.
Kinda,
They're in standard
oh.
formation. Little bastards up front, big ones in back. Good luck, Cairo.
Feel the fire on that bulkhead. As soon as that door opens, Let 'em have it.
Open weapons locker. Quarters of Habitat Alpha. I need a squad in Habitat Alpha ASAP. Quick response team to Security Station 3.
That's awesome. That's actually really cool. That thing is
Steel
huge.
pressure doors.
Thank God it's you!
The enemy has captured Captain Keyes and are holding him aboard one of their cruisers, the Truth and Reconciliation. The ship is currently holding position approximately 300 meters above the other end of this plateau.
So how do we get inside the ship if it's in the air? Corps issued me a rifle, not wings.
There's a gravity lift that ferries troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. That's our ticket in.
Once we get inside the ship, I should be able to lock on to the tracking signal from Captain Keyes' neural implants.
Hit 'em, Marines! Go, go, go! The Corps ain't paying us by the hour!
Stick to the higher ground to the right. We should be able to recon the Covenant position without being spotted. I've detected Covenant stationary guns near the next pass. I recommend using your sniper rifle to take out the gunners while I call for Marine support. Get ready to move in to support us, Sergeant. The Master Chief is going to covertly take out as many of the Covenant as he can. Don't open fire until you hear the enemy return fire on us. That should let us keep the element of surprise. Alert! A Covenant is making a run for that stationary gun. Take him out!
Let 'em have it!
Nice shot! Can't fight this thing alone. What's all you can do?
Overall, the Master Chief Collection is a really good asset to have if you haven't played the first 3 Halos before, or let's say you have played the first Halos but you didn't know that they were remastered. The Master Chief Collection is a great way to not only replay all of the Halos in the way that they were made in sequence, or let's say you just want to play Halo 1 or 2 every now and again for fun like I do. Master Chief Collection is a great way to play the Halo games as you normally would have when they'd come out. So, let's talk about 3 things that I liked about the Master Chief Collection, and 3 things that I didn't like about the Master Chief Collection, and then I'll give an overall rating. So first off, we'll start off, like usual, 3 things that I didn't like about it. One of the biggest things I didn't like about it is not being able to restart your campaign plays like you typically would in most games. Instead, you can only quick start them, as it's called, but it's not really restarting the campaign like you normally would. It's just restarting the first mission. So that kind of annoyed me a little bit. Another thing that I didn't really care for is the general layout of how it's set up. Like multiplayer and campaigns is nice, but like mission playlists and stuff, I'm not exactly sure what that is. And the extras is alright. There's not really a whole lot that I didn't like about it. Really hard to come up with 2 other reasons why I didn't really care for it. It's really nice to have all the Halos in one. But if I had to say, I didn't really care for having to go through Halo 3 to get to ODST. I think if they would have made it like a separate tab, it would have been nice. The thing that I think they should have included in this was Reach. Even though Master Chief wasn't in Reach, but Master Chief also wasn't in ODST either, so why include ODST if you're not going to include Reach? That's pretty much all the things I didn't like about it. Some of the things that I did like about it was, well, I mean, aside from the obvious of having all of the Halos in one's place, and having Halo 1 and Halo 2 not only remastered as a whole, but having the cutscenes remastered as well was a really awesome plus. The fact that they did include Halo 3 ODST was pretty awesome, so I can't rag on that too much. And probably one of my favorite things they included was all the typical stuff you'd find in a Halo game. Custom game, Spartan Ops, which was a Halo 4 thing, but still the Forge and Theater. The extras is nice, even though I'm not exactly sure what the point was of it, but it is kind of cool. So overall, I'd say I'd give it about a 9 or 10 as a hobbyist rating. And that's all I got for you guys. So if you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.